Welcome back, Honestman, Skyrim, Survival. I'm here with Daenerys Targaryen and Shadowmere, and we are in Dawnstar, which is far, far to the north. We're trying to track down Cicero, who's a crazy clown guy that assaulted members of the Dark Brotherhood. And has retreated to Dawnstar Sanctuary.
Should have figured Astrid would send you.
You're hurt.
Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little Jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got.
Where is he? Inside?
In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase.
Alright, well I know the phrase. I'll handle this.
Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
What is life's greatest illusion?
Innocence.
Welcome home.
Listener! Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come. Send the best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slice Cicero.
Jester's clothes. So these Jester's clothes have similar enchantments to what we've seen already. A muffle on the boots, sneak attack on the gloves, and sneaking on the hat. But the chest piece, the clothes, have a price buff and a one-handed damage buff, which is pretty interesting. This is kind of good to have, if nothing else, for the better prices. You know, obviously when you're doing shopping. So, just wanted to make note of that.
No! But this isn't at all what Mother would want. You kill the keeper or I kill the listener. Now that's madness!
Precious release.
Now that I have Dawnbreaker, this seems like a good opportunity to catch up my one-handed skill a little bit. It's lagging behind archery a little bit.
I always recommended. I always stickler for details, get it? Stickler! Oh, I slay me.
Working awful well so far. Blood trail through here.
You're still alive. streets, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
And this circles back to where we entered. Barred from the other side. So that's probably where we come full circle. Gonna send us into the cold. Ah,
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see.
something big. Did I one-shot him? Nice.
All right. So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. But what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and mocked? Surely the listener understands. Cicero admits he thought the listener would be dead by now. Maybe we could just forget about this. Let bygones be bygones.
Bow before the will of sinners.
Okay, so I honestly don't even know what happened there. That I was one shot. But clearly... Ooh, I need to be more careful.
You can't kill. You can't kill what's already dead, mortal.
Shit, there's three of them.
Follow them.
Oh, got one. That'll do. There's no way he saw me. Gotcha.
If it's any comfort, I do feel slightly bad about these are stupid Unless I got in my way. But please, tell me that hulking sheepdog is bled to death. No. And now we come to the end of our play. The grand finale. You caught me. I surrender. Oh, you prefer to listen, eh? Of course, of course. The listener listens. A joke. A funny joke. I get it. Then listen to this. Don't kill me. Let poor Cicero live. I attacked the strumpet bastard. I did. And I do it again. Anything for our mother? Return to the Pretender. Tell her I'm dead. Tell her you strangled me with my own intestines. But lie. Yes, lie. Lie and let me live. Do what you will. Cicero has no fight left. In the end, Sithis will judge us both.
So I think I'm good with this. I think we just let him live. He's right. Ultimately, he's right. Astrid has just been cosplaying Dark Brotherhood. She's had no line to Sithis. She's had no line to the Night Mother. She's just been finding out about contracts through word of mouth. So, yeah, she is a pretender. Cicero, for better or worse, is the real deal in terms of the Dark Brotherhood. So we walk away, and we see how this plays out.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead?
Yes.
Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand,
Right. So what's next?
There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him. Kill well, and often.
There you are. Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astrid told you about the Gourmet, I hope.
Yeah. That I need to kill him and take his identity.
Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know.
So you don't even know who he is? Wonderful.
Don't be so petulant. In my investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the Gourmet's cookbook. But not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the Gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook.
And this guy knows the Gourmet's true identity.
I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan, who the gourmet really is and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to... Are you still paying attention? As I was saying, you'll need to kill the gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage, so you can take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for anyone else to determine his real identity, the better. Now off with you.
Anything else you can tell me about this gourmet?
Nobody knows his true identity. Well, nobody except Gaius Morrow, and you've already taken care of him. Well, I do know the gourmet was classically trained in traditional Breton cuisine in High Rock. So, that's where he must have met Anton Varan. In any event, our anonymous chef shares a passion for food with all of Tamriel. And that anonymity will prove the Emperor's undoing.
Okay. Any other details about this cookbook?
Uncommon Taste. It was published a few years ago. It became a sensation throughout the Empire, almost overnight. The recipes were hailed as both practical and decadent. I've made a few of the gourmet's dishes myself, actually. His roast mutton with regard berry sauce is to die for. But his chocolate pate gives me the runs.
Great. But we're sure he's in Skyrim.
Yes, Gaius Morrow, on orders from his father, arranged for the gourmet to come to Skyrim months ago, to serve as the Emperor's personal chef. But the Emperor canceled his journey at the last minute. Morrow was smart. Kept the gourmet around, in case things changed. And so, the gourmet has remained in seclusion, somewhere in Skyrim, on indefinite hold. Probably feels like a prisoner. But you'll fix that. Remember, the Markarth Keep. That's where you'll find Anton Varan, probably cooking up all of the gourmet's recipes, passing them off as his own.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
Any advice?
Yes, don't kill the gourmet. Oh, I know you have to, but it makes me sad all the same. I love the gourmet's recipes. The world will soon be a blander, less flavorful place. Stay safe.
I serve Astrid and this sanctuary. Life is simple and good.
Any advice?
Well, assuming this gourmet is just a cook, it will probably be an easy kill. Just be discreet. Alerting others will be the real threat. Stay safe.
Need something?
Any advice?
I wouldn't worry too much about this Varan giving you the information you need. Give him a good scare, and he'll squawk like a hag raven. That said, if your attack on Varan is witnessed, those Markarth guards are going to be none too happy. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Need something?
Any advice?
You've been directed to dispose of the gourmet's body, is that correct? I often find water to be a suitable hiding place. A lake, a pool, the sea. Stay safe.
Need something?
Any advice?
Believe it or not, Festus likes you. He senses your power, your potential. Follow his instructions to the letter, and you may even earn his respect. Remember, when you kill, we all wield the blade.
And so we once again find ourselves in Markarth. Trying to track down this chef.
Yes, yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton, I was born in High Rock, and then I came here. I am not a Richman.
A little defensive. I know who you are, and where you're from.
Who are you? What do you want?
The gourmet. Who is he?
The gourmet? Never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray my trust. I'll take the secret of the gourmet's identity to my grave.
That can be arranged.
The Dark Brotherhood? Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my own life, right?
Right.
Look, his name is Balagog Gronolobe. He's an orc. The gourmet's an orc. He's staying at the Nightgate Inn. That's all I know. Now you'll let me go, right?
Of course.
Okay, all right. Wonderful. You're welcome. I'll just be on my way then.
Yeah. Okay, so the challenge here is that there's these two people, these two servants, that are in close proximity. But it's pretty late in the evening, so I'm gonna see if he doesn't go to sleep, and I can't get these guys separated enough to make this work. Because the servants are gonna sleep in here. Unfortunately, you can't close this door. There is no door. But if the chef is here, I can close this door. I think we can make it work. Okay, so these servants sure like milling about at all hours of the night. So I think we're going to try a little different tactic, which is to cast Fury on him.
What do you think? Never should have come here.
Someone there?
And then...
Thought I heard something.
just... We'll let the dogs... We'll let the dogs out. We'll let them take care of it. It seems kind of fitting. Alright. Okay, it looks like our next destination is tucked away deep into the mountains here in the northeast. And I don't have anything terribly close. There is a road that appears to pass north of it, though. That's probably our best bet. Agna's Mill can get us on that track, or Lorius Farm makes sense. I'm going to go Lorius Farm since that's closer to me, and we'll go from there. Here we go. Nightgate Inn.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
I think I know what I need. Okay, so I don't actually need anything from him. I just need to kill him.
Whatever it is, I'm sure I can't be of help. I'm just here on holiday.
Right. But soon, the Emperor will die. Murdered by the gourmet.
What? The Emperor? But Oh, by the gods. No, you can't do this. You can't.
Writ of passage. Take that. And you know what? We'll just drag him. There we go. And we just tucked his body away behind the barrels here. Should be good to go. Okay, I'm not actually sure why they wanted me to come back here, but the quest wants me to come back to talk to Festus again. So we'll see what he has to say.
So, the prodigal murderer returns. And the gourmet?
What do you think? He's dead.
So I gathered. It seems a certain orc has disappeared, which means you not only killed the gourmet, but disposed of the body as well. Oh, you've got the writ of passage too, I see. Splendid. Splendid. Ah, and word has come in from Markarth that the keep's cook has met an untimely demise. You performed your duties to the letter. I was wrong about you. I see that now. Maybe we all were. Here's your payment, and a little something else as well, from me. Consider it my way of apologizing for being so damn curmudgeonly. It's called the Night Weaver's Band. I wore this for years. I want you to have it now. It'll give your magic and sneakiness some much-needed oomph. Now, you'd better get a move on and see Astrid. It's time. Time for the final stage of this grand and glorious operation.
So it's done. You've killed the gourmet. And now, Titus Mead II is as good as dead.
So it's time.
Oh, yes. And I've decided you will have the honor.
The Emperor will die for Sithis and the Night Mother.
Yes, for Sithis and the Night Mother. You are the listener, after all,
Mm-hmm.
So let's not waste any more time. Go now to Castle Dower in Solitude. Present the gourmet's writ of passage to the officer in charge, Commander Marrow. I'm sure you remember him. You'll gain unrestricted access to the kitchens, and then the Emperor. You're posing as a chef, so you'll be able to poison his meal rather easily.
Any recommendations?
Here, take this. It's called Jaren root. All it takes is one taste, and the effects are quite immediate. The Emperor will be serving Sithis before he even knows he's dead. Once Mead has been killed, escape through the upper door and across the bridge. I've arranged for it to be unguarded once the alarm is sounded. Now go, my friend. Go and fulfill your destiny as listener.
Anything else you can tell me about this Jaren root?
It's a rare plant, found only on the island of Stros Makai. It can be served like any vegetable. Cut up, put in a salad, perhaps boiled in a stew.
But what if he's developed a
One
tolerance?
taste will lead to nearly instant death. So don't even think about it.
Anything else?
It took all the favors, bribes, and blackmails I could muster, but I've secured your exit out of the keep. Just follow my instructions, and the Dark Brotherhood will be back on top. All thanks to you, listener. Right then.
So many contracts, so little time.
Any advice?
Yes. You're killing the Emperor himself. The Dark Brotherhood will get one shot at this, and you've been given the honors. So don't screw up. Good luck. And try not
The Shadow Scales are all but forgotten. An ancient tradition. From another time.
Any advice?
Astrid has arranged for your escape, no? Then you have nothing to worry about. Get in, kill the Emperor, and get out. Then, we celebrate. Until next time, sister.
Sithis whisper be upon you, sister.
Any advice?
What an honor, the assassination of an emperor. And all because you are the listener, favored by the Night Mother, anointed by Sithis. I'm so very happy for you, if not a bit envious. Until next time, sister.
Oh, good to see you, sister. Gearing up to kill the Emperor? Exciting times. Exciting times indeed.
Yeah, so any advice?
Well, while it's true I prefer sorcery's more destructive nuances, we mustn't forget the many spells with simpler, more practical applications. Sure, you poison the Emperor, but what then? Why not summon an Atronak to cause some chaos? Or turn invisible and slip away? Use your imagination. Go. Incinerate some poor bastard for me.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
Any advice?
Don't take any chances with this one. Use the jarm root to poison the Emperor's food. You're disguising yourself as a chef. It only makes sense. Kill well and often.
Okay, time to get the show on the road. As you can see, I am dressed for the occasion with chef's hat and chef's tunic. So, should blend right in.
I know. Stop right there. Tower is off limits until further notice.
But I'm the gourmet.
What's this now? Order of His Eminence, possessor of these papers. The gourmet. By Azra. The gourmet. I'm sorry. Your clothes, of course. I should have realized. Please, excuse my ignorance. Gianna, the castle chef, has been eagerly awaiting your arrival. You should proceed to the kitchen straight away. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear.
On another delivery. I told you people our stocks are fine. Now put whatever you have over there, then get out.
You people, how dare you? I'm the gourmet.
The gourmet? Oh, finally. When I heard the gourmet was being brought in to cook for the Emperor, I could hardly believe it. It's just...
Yes?
You're a high elf? Oh, I never would have guessed it. So many of your recipes are clearly aimed at the common folk. It just seems...
Yes, yes. I'm here to cook.
Oh, yes, but of course. The Emperor has requested your signature dish, the potage le magnifique. I've taken the liberty of getting it started. But the cookbook only says so much, and everyone makes the potage differently. I would be honored if we could make it the gourmet special way. The base broth is already boiled. We can get started right now. So, which ingredient should I add next?
Carrots.
Carrots? Really? Okay. What next?
A little bit of mead.
Ah, of course. I suspected as much. All right, what next then?
A bit of nern root.
Really? Oh, I use nin root as a special seasoning all the time as well. What a wonderful idea. Okay, now what?
Diced horker.
Horker. So delicious, I swear. Is there a soul alive who doesn't enjoy the taste of... Sorry, I didn't mean to get carried away. There we go. 1 cup of diced horker meat. I have to say, the stew seems done. Add anything else and we may dilute the distinct flavors. So, is that it?
There is one last ingredient.
Oh? What is this? Some kind of herb? Are you sure? The potage tastes perfect as it is. Any other ingredient might...
Do it.
I'm sorry. Of course, it's your most famous recipe after all. All right then. Your secret ingredient's been added. And if I may say so, it has been an honor getting a chance to prepare a meal with, well, the best chef in the entire Empire. I'll carry the stew pot and lead the way up to the dining room. I'm sure the Emperor and his guests are dying to meet you.
But aren't you even the least bit nervous after everything that's happened?
You mean the wedding? My cousin's apparent murder? An unfortunate misunderstanding. No more. Cold mead, hot tempers. These things happen.
Quite. Yet that recent...
Here we are. Gods, I'm nervous. We'll go in just a moment. Please, I'll serve. You just stand there and be amazing.
Yes, an unfortunate turn of events that, but an isolated incident. And I have been assured that the fault was with the man's son alone.
Gourmet!
Truth is, we are in no danger whatsoever. Killing an emperor can be useful, but befriending one, now that's beneficial, as I'm sure you'd all agree. Aha! Here we are, honored guests. I present to you the gourmet. Ah, the potage le magnifique. So delicious. My friends, as emperor, I of course reserve the right of first taste. Oh, how marvelous. Just delicious. It is everything I had hoped it would be. I think something's wrong.
The gourmet and the chef have poisoned the
That man was, by far, the most insufferable decoy the Emperor has ever employed. I'm glad he's dead. But I'm even happier that you killed him. You, an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood, have just made an attempt on the Emperor's life. Would have succeeded had it been the real man. Surprised? So was I when a member of your family came to me with a plan. We worked out a deal, you see. An exchange. I get you, and the Dark Brotherhood gets to continue its existence. But you know what? I've changed my mind. How about this? I kill you, and butcher each and every one of your miserable little friends. Your sanctuary's being put to the sword right now. That's what I think of this deal. You killed my son. All of you. And now you'll pay the price. Kill her, and make sure there's nothing left to bury.
Never should have come here.
That's unfortunate. Okay, so we took the spiral tower all the way down, and it apparently terminates at the docks here. So I think we got away relatively scot-free. And that's going to be a wrap. We'll pick up next time heading back to the sanctuary, trying to figure out what went wrong and who ratted us out. Until then, thank you all so much. Please like and subscribe. This has been Honest Man, and I'll see you next time with more Skyrim.